Ugh. All right, I believe. Hold up a second. Let me just make sure everything is working properly. Okay, I believe. Keyword here is I believe. I believe everything should be should be live. I can't English. Is everything live? Everything is live. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, as I said, we're gonna be grinding, or as the title says, we are gonna be grinding some more Big Shaman. So let's start by, first of all, let's just see what this is. I have no idea what this is. Spell damage or totems? 5 cards with Wind Fury. Huh. Didn't even know there were more than 5 cards with Wind Fury in the game. Oh, that's only as a priest. Only as a warlock. I'm surprised that this is only 150 and this is 1500. I feel like you gain a lot more health as priest and you draw cards as warlock. You know, I actually really like this. Like, no cap, I really enjoy all of this. Like how there's different like rewards for like classes and sets and archetypes. I find that's like really cool. Anyways, yeah, let's just go ahead and queue up the first game. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. I don't know why I said it like that. I mean, this is gonna be going up on YouTube. I don't really have time between now and New Year's to record that much. So I'll be doing, I might be streaming again tomorrow night. That's a big maybe. But if we do, it's gonna be to like get more videos for later on. Basically, because I need 2 videos saved up between now and Saturday. So if we don't stream though tomorrow though, this is the last stream of 2020. I'd actually have to say, like, if we discount all the corona, right? We just ignore that was ever a thing. My 2020 was actually kind of lit. Like if we ignore like all the death part and all that shit, I'd say mine's pretty lit. I got to play a whole bunch of video games. I got to relax. No, school wasn't that hard because it couldn't be that hard. That's actually huge, especially against the deck we're playing against. What's also a really good one drop. The only thing that could be better is like hitting like Flame Imp. But the odds of that is like super fucking low. You know, I'll take him putting a bomb in my deck to be able to do this. I'll take a free card off Lich King. Ooh, Death Grip. I think that's the first time we actually got Death Grip. Yeah. Speaking of first time getting Death Grip, we don't even get to play it. We've hit it once and we have yet to get to play it. See, that's the thing with this deck. It can just like win games out of fucking nowhere, and I love that. I love how like actually good this deck is. Like, no cap. This deck is actually like mad fire. I hate waiting for games, especially not when it takes like fucking like 30 seconds to find. Like, I think finding the next game took longer than this first game. We have the Eureka, Yaj, and Scrapyard. Man, this guy is already max level. Jesus. Imagine being that fucking tryhard. I know I want to keep the Eureka. Like, I really wanted to keep Eureka. But there it just didn't make sense. The problem with keeping Eureka there is, like, it's super slow. It's most likely an aggressive deck. The double Maelstrom Portal draw is like actually insane. Right now I'm hoping for him to go... Oh, that's not what I was hoping for whatsoever. That's actually what I was not hoping for. I was hoping for like the 1/1 that makes a dude every time he casts a spell into some other bullshit. Hopefully this gets to hit here. He doesn't play a buff, and I get to play the second one, wiping his board. It's a very big hope. But I'm hoping he just drops minions here. He plays into the second one. He's debating it. Fuck. This had 2 health. This was so big. Because he would have at least had to trade that in. It was unfortunate we hit a 1/1. Takes so much damage. Okay, that's big. That's still really big, though. Does that hitting Scrapyard is, like, just insane for us, right? How the fuck does he deal with the Scrapyard Colossus? Besides hitting Escape Concede. Our hand is actually shaping up pretty good. An insane draw would be Ancestral. Because Ancestral will allow us to go this into Ancestral next turn. We actually just can't beat this board, never mind. This board can deal with a Scrapyard Colossus. Yeah, it actually can. That's Scrapyard. Time. I should have killed this one. Whoops. Should have killed this one because the 4 health dies to Serpentshrine Portal plus spell damage totem. Or Serpentshrine Portal plus Maelstrom Pulse. Well, here it's looking like this, and he has to find 3 damage to kill the other one, plus the patches. The problem is that he played the Embiggen, which means his shit no longer just instant dies to the portal. Half the stuff in his deck normally dies to this. I think the only minions that don't is Hatch, or this, Scholar, and the other 1-drop. I take 4. Like, see, Scrapyard just, like, wiped his board, basically. Hear me out, we just hit spell damage totem, we hit an 0-4 taunt. That's all we have to do. Fuck. Actually, it's kind of good. No cap. This is going to be really good, though, too. It'd be insane if we hit, like, Walking Fountain. And we Eureka into a Walking Fountain. That would have been huge. Hopefully it's not the 0-3. Or the 1-3. That would be really, really unfortunate. Because if he hits that on, like, an empty board, it's, like, kinda GG. I do this. The problem with this play is I just die if he hits Savage Roar if I don't hit Scrapyard. If I draw a Walking Fountain, Colossus, or Lich King, I just slam it. Okay, I just slam it. I'm gonna die to a Savage Roar. Top deck. It's the second one. I'm gonna die to it. Okay, never mind. We win. We slam this. Slam this hero power. His deck doesn't play Leroy most of the time. This is a super high likelihood of being huge. This is a super safe play. This is a play where I hit Walking Fountain and I gain 8. Let's just be safe here. Okay. Now I'm not worried about anything. Hitting that taunt totem is huge. Now we can slam this next turn, or we can slam the Lich King to get the guaranteed. So, like, the thing is here, this was good if it hit exactly one of these 3. And if it would have missed, it was super fucking bad. If it hit Yash, it was bad because then it can only hit Colossus out of 4, 5. So, yeah. I don't want to slam this. Again, Walking Fountain here is huge, and it's a 50-50, basically. Oh well. Okay, the Walking Fountain here is huge. Again, he has to be playing Leroy, and the deck doesn't typically play it. Should be fine. This is lethal. Unless this is exactly lethal, unless he has a taunt minion or a Leroy. Or Starfall. Like, those are all cards he could theoretically have. I just doubt it very much so. Oh, we're sub 7. Pretty dope. Oh my god. Our win rate with this deck is fucking filthy. Knock on wood, we don't want to start losing. Alright, next game. How's everybody in chat doing today? I hope y'all are having like a great day. I started earlier than I normally do, I feel. Yeah, I normally feel like I only start at like 1. Also, I don't normally stream on Tuesdays. It's a Tuesday, right? I'm not tripping. Tuesday, Wednesday. For me, it's still Tuesday in my head. I wanted... I'm reading this. No, I would not say this is better than Big Priest, because Big Priest has the advantage of having combat cards. In the form of... what's it called? It has combat cards in the form of Mass Res and Diamond Spellstone, and even Psychic Screen to a certain extent. Hit the Rasa one time. Fuck. That's super bad, actually. I mean, it's not super bad, it's just not what we were hoping for. We were hoping to pull a Rasa. If we pulled Rasa there, we won. Yeah, so that's the thing. This deck, they're both very RNG intensive, right? You have to be lucky off your Shadow Essence at Big Priest. Here you have to be lucky on drawing your Ancestral Calls, your all that stuff. So it are the Ancestral Calls, Muckmorpher, Eureka, and all those type of things. So both decks have RNG. This one has more hits. Because instead of just playing 2 Shadow Essence, you're playing Ancestral Call, Muckmorpher, and Eureka. So that's 6. But at the same time, if you fall behind with this deck, like in the position I am now, this matchup is going to be really hard to win. That's, yeah. It is more RNG based. Because, like, right, your Ancestral Call there, if it would have pulled the Colossus, he lost the game. If it would have pulled, like, seen that it pulled what it did, it was so much harder for me to win. Because I had to trade away my guy. I couldn't have just killed, there was no way for me to kill his guy and then punch him in the face. If there was, like, basically if I pulled any other minion out of my deck besides the Muck, I'm pretty sure I would have won this matchup fairly consistently. Gosh. Beautiful. Fuck. See, like, things like this is like super unfortunate, right? Where you won't necessarily have this problem because, like, if this was your blood, blood of whatever, this could have pulled just a copy, but here you're actually pulling it out of your deck. So I would say Big Priest is more consistent. I find this deck more fun. It's very different, but it's definitely more fun, I think is the right way to put it. I basically prefer playing this deck over Big Priest. I like playing both decks, actually. They're both really fun. This deck, though, I definitely do have a much better win rate with, which is, like, really nice. He's played his 1 copy of Death. He has to have exactly Andu in here to kill this. Oh, by the way, I hope everybody has a drink. I got me some iced tea. He actually did have the Anduin. Huh, lol. It's unfortunate we hit, like, one of the weaker cards, but oh well. Ooh. The chop deck Rasa? That'd be beautiful. Okay. Okay, that's fine. He's gonna most likely ping off some of these, just worried about the fact that I could be a weirdo playing, what's it called? Blood Rage? Or Bloodlust? I wouldn't put it past me. I would do something like that. Yeah, Big Priest is still the better option, in my opinion. The deck is just more consistent overall. Can I top deck a Walking Fountain, please? That's by far the best draw in my deck. Weirdly enough. Hit. Ooh, I did top deck the Walking Fountain. That's beautiful. I don't want to play into Scream. I'm not going to play into Scream by doing this. Sure, Scream is really bad here, but there's nothing much I could do. We just have to hope he doesn't hit it, or doesn't hit Raza. Yeah, okay, he hit it. Oh, and he hit it on the discount too. That's super bad for us. This is fine. The Colossus is huge, Paul. It's really, really hard for him, though, to kill us without playing Raza first. So you'd have to play Raza first here. Unless these are all, like, 0 mana spells. And then he could go, like, Raza spawn. I'm pretty sure we're fine here. I think. Oh, he's actually going for it. I don't know if he has enough mana. Wave. Wave would probably do it, huh? The problem is I have no actual minions that can gain me health or ways to gain health. I was actually thinking of teching in one copy of, what's it called? Healing Rain. For scenarios like this. We just die next turn. There's not much we can do about it. I'm so sad. This would have been lethal. I have not faced a rope warrior. I think I faced like 1 or 2 total. But not more than that. 3 spell. None of his spells can go face, so it's 3, 5, 8. Oh, okay. Never mind. If this was if we pulled a Walking Fountain instead of this, we won the game, which kind of sucks. Oh well. Could have been worse though. I mean, we could have even pulled totems, but yeah. Big Priest or Raza Priest can take away most games. Like deck is still really strong in my opinion. They are really annoying, but I feel like they're all at lower ranks. So you should be safe. Like my guess is they're all like bronze to like silver. If I had to take a wild guess. At least I didn't see any in my climb to legend. I might have just got lucky. But yeah, no, I can imagine they're fucking awful to play against. I mean, but I don't see why people are doing it. Like I feel like you can hit like the level 50 without doing that. Okay. I don't know. I actually could not even tell you how popular there are because I have yet to play against one, but this might actually be the first secret mage, or second secret mage we play. The first one he like fucking threw. There's 350 levels? What the fuck? Yeah, Reno Lock counters a lot of things, but at the same time, it's like not insanely good. Like don't get me wrong, the deck is solid, but there are definitely stronger decks. I torrent whatever minion he plays here. And if he doesn't play a minion, I'm just punching him in the face. I mean, okay, be careful, because with Secret Mage becoming more and more popular, a lot of people are starting to play more cards to counter it. So like Eater of Secrets is becoming more and more popular. What's the chance that this is Flame Ward? 0%, I guess. Alright. Hopefully we won with just... I should have played the Maelstrom Portal to take out the... Okay. You could use Big Shaman and just do things like this. Oh, okay. Of all cards I was expecting him to hit, Witch's Cauldron was not at the top of that list. Okay. Don't kill my totem, please, one time. Okay, so he has to trade both of those things into there. I got really lucky off that RNG. Oh, that's such a big draw, too. Welp. So he has 3 mana this turn? 4 mana this turn? He's forced to ping this. It is quite literally lethal on board. Alright. This Eureka should seal out the game, in my opinion. Fuck, he could get counterspell. Oh, he just RNG'd the right card. Okay, fuck me, I guess. Can I draw Lightning Bloom? I think Lightning Bloom would be the best draw in my deck. If I had to take a wild guess. Yep. I'm sad because I feel like I'm gonna lose this game. This Witch's Cauldron was so big for him. Like, actually a ginormous card for him. I think last time I should have just risked it with Eureka. If that's another counterspell, I'm gonna be fucking tilted. I need to hit Devolve again. You play that without value. It's an Explosive Runes. The first one, yeah. Spell damage totem into kill him, possibly? Am I dead? I might be dead here. Do you actually have the double fireball? Fuck me, I guess. Oh, he didn't have it. Okay, beautiful. All cards. Spell damage totem? I'm gonna get so fucking sad real quick. Oh! Oh, he's so upset. He is so upset. He is so fucking upset. I feel bad. I feel bad. That walking fountain did so much damage to him. Damn, 1,500 gold? Top 100. If I hit top 100 with this deck, I was gonna say I was gonna craft it fully golden, but I cannot. This deck is so expensive to craft fully golden. That is true. You should just have fun play and not bot your way to getting everything. Like, I don't understand how people bot in this game. Like, what the fuck is the actual point? in my opinion, that's just like ruining the entire game. I mean, you could bot this game with an auto clicker, basically. You put your mouse over the start button, basically, of the new game, and you could just bot it that way. But I feel like that is the scummiest thing to do. Right? Is that just me, or like why? Like, I understand you can get XP, you can get whatever, the 50 gold or 100 gold or whatever, but like, you're ruining the experience for other people and for yourself, I find. Like, I find it's like accomplishing when you hit that new level in the later run. I don't know if that's just because like I enjoy playing games like RuneScape where, you know, level 92 to level 99 takes as long as fucking 0 to 92. But I feel like it's just lame as fuck. Hitting an Ancestral Call here could make him concede. Oh, I want that Ancestral Call so fucking... I want to watch this guy cry himself to sleep. I think the play here is coin Serpentine. Unless I top deck Ancestral Call. Then it's just Ancestral Call or Maelstrom Portal. Seeing that we know it's Kingsbane, I feel like this is the safest play. Oh, and that's such a big boy. This guy has such a big booty. The mentality behind this play, by the way, the coin Serpentine there. 1, he top 6 Kingsbane, we get fucked in the asshole. 2, we can still top deck the Ancestral Call and play it on curve. Or we can top deck Eureka and still play it on curve. I know that the turns are theoretically the same amount of length, but it's still like... I don't know, I find, like, I don't know if it's just because I would never do that and I would never think of doing that, but it's just like, to me it seems super fucking late. I think that's basically what I was getting at. Can we please draw 1 Ancestral Call? That's actually a really good draw for him. If he hits us in the face, we knew, with his weapon, we knew he drew... Oh my fucking god, really? Really, game? Really? Okay, fuck me, I guess. I mean, yeah. Am I dead? I'm gonna die to this guy before he fucking draws anything. Blocking Fountain? Please, one time. He has no minions in his deck, which is really good for me. We need to kill that. We need to kill that. Oh, I should have arguably just done this here. I think it would have been proper. Is really 5.8 XP per minute? He should have hero powered before playing that. I guess he couldn't. There's like, that's an insane draw. What's the chance he plays 2 saps? He has sap number 2 in his aggro deck. He deserves the win. Okay. Yeah, Big Priest actually, the current list only play 1 Legend, and that's actually really cool. Compared to this deck where it has, what, 4? 3? 4? The only one you theoretically need, in my opinion, is like Sphere. Right? That's the only real one you need for big. And even then, you don't even need Sphere. Basically, you play 2 Bloods, 2 statues. Oh, Vargoth. Yeah, that's the big one. Give me a walking fountain, baby. Fucking love shitting on the deck he is playing so fucking much. You don't need Sphere. Sphere is one of those cards where if you have it, you play it. But it's never one of those cards, like... You don't need it to win with the deck, is what I'm trying to say. You definitely could win with a lot of other cards. Is that a prep sap on my walking fountain? Prep heavy. Okay. I wanted to play 2 more minions here so I can drop the fountain in my hand and watch him concede. Play another minion. Play another minion, I dare you. Why would you ever want to read that quest? I feel like is possibly the easiest one to complete, no? Ah, he conceded. Beautiful. Beautiful. We completed another quest. And we completed another fucking... I guess that is true. I am very fortunate to have all the fucking cards. I never think of it that way because I'm always just like, I feel like I'm missing so many. Like, I'm not trying to be cocky or whatever, but I do feel like I'm missing so many. But the thing is, all the ones I'm missing, except for someone for the cards that I want, are a lot of like the really bad ones. Like, I have basically all the good legendaries. I think. There's a couple I'm actually missing. Like, I'm missing 2 for this deck. And I'm missing 1 for this deck. And even then, there's probably other good ones that I'm missing that are just currently not in the meta because Raza Priest is so dominant. Like, I wanted to try Ink Master in Reno Mage. Reno Mage, but I don't actually own one. And that made me sad. But I do own a lot of cards in this game. When I was actually thinking about that, I don't remember if it was on Christmas or Christmas Eve. I was just thinking about how much money I spent on various different card games. And I think for the price, Hearthstone might be the cheapest card game to actually get into. Like, when you think about getting into like a game like Magic or Pokemon, like even for just collecting, like collecting is worse I find than actually playing the game because collecting you basically buy all the, the expensive shit, right? You know, you're buying your base set Charizards, you're buying your Volcanic Island, but like they're just super fucking expensive. And like this game, like for the same price of like a super damaged Charizard or a super damaged, Scalding or for like a regular Scalding Tarn, you can get like every good legendary in a set. It's really fucking cool. What is Zoldark Ritualist? I don't even know what the fucking card that is. I understand you can't sell your cards in Hearthstone, but at the same time, if you look into getting into Standard in Magic, and I knew I played my fair amount of Standard, there is no such thing as making your money back off a Standard deck. Your Standard decks are $300 to $500 last I checked, and within 2 months you've lost every single cent you put into that. Like, not even a few months. Like, it could it could be legitimately 3 months, if not like 3 weeks, and then something gets banned. Like, I'm thinking back to like when Smuggler's Copter was taking over the meta, and quite literally overnight you could have lost your entire red-white vehicles deck, which is was like a $350 deck. There's like, I think the most expensive card in that now is like $4. So it's like, yes, you could. By the way, we're high rolling as a motherfucker here, right? No, we're losing the game. It's also Big Priest, and now we lost. Yeah, I mean, sure, you could do that. My buddy opened an Expedition Forcible the other day. Like, sure, yeah, you can make money, but at the same time, you can open, you can open your alpha pack and pull a $15 rare out of your $15,000 booster pack. That is the other thing. You could lose your money if Hearthstone does shut down. But I feel like of all games, Hearthstone is the last on Blizzard's cutting list. Besides maybe WoW. Like, I feel like Overwatch would close down before this, because this money like legit prints, like this game prints money, right? How many times does a new set come out and then people just buy all the cards, right? They just buy $100 worth of packs. How many times do you see those card backs or those hero portraits on ladder, right? A fuckload. So I feel like of all games, this one's probably at the bottom of that. Yeah, we're gonna close it down. So it's pretty safe. If I'm not mistaken, it's the game that makes them the second most amount of money. I could be wrong there, but I'm pretty sure that's what I read last. Remember when I said we lost this game? Nah. We've got our first 2 death coils. Oh, top 6. This deck is actually fucking ridiculous. Is this like the secret, like, top tier meta deck that no one talks about? Like, I don't know if I'm just getting really lucky, right? But a 77% win rate on a deck that before playing it, I consider this deck tier 3. I mean, is this deck worse than Big Priest, or am I tripping? Like, I feel just because you have those games that can be super explosive, right? Where your opponents will just concede on turn 1. Yeah, Secret Mage, Raza Priest, and Zoo, I think are the best decks in the game. I think those are the 3 top, like, S tier decks. Below that, you have, like, Aggro Druid, Kingsbane Rogue, Quest Mage, uh, Big Priest, Q Block, Reno Lock. And then, like, below that, you'll have, like, the other Mimi decks, like Mali Shaman, or Mali Druid, Big Shaman, Highlander Shaman. I think Highlander Shaman is actually a solid deck. Like, no cap, I feel like it definitely gives a run for its money to a lot of decks. Like, but it just, like, hard loses to, like, your odd rogues, your odd demon hunters, your aggro demon hunters, like all that shit. But I feel like the deck is still pretty solid. Fucking love this deck. It can actually. I've beaten, I think, 2 Odd Pallies. I think I'm 2-0 against Odd Pally. Um, I feel like Odd Pally is a good matchup because of the card Maelstrom Portal, right? He goes turn 1, the 1-drop that makes his hero power cost 0, hero power, turn 2, hero power, and then you Maelstrom Portal him, and he instantly concedes. His aggro deck did nothing for the first 2 turns, and he can't win from there, I don't think. This is the worst opener I've ever seen with it. I meant to put that back. I swear I clicked on Lich King. I'm getting grief by the game. They're like, this deck can't be doing this well. Yeah, like that's why I'm thinking like this deck is like just because of those turns where you go turn like the games where you can go turn one Bloom Coin, Ancestral Call, pulling Yashiraj, pulling like Walking Fountain or Colossus out of your deck, right? That's 20/20 worth of stats on turn one. No deck in the game. Is that really a... I didn't even notice we got the 1/1 totem. I think... What did he do on his turn? Oh, it's Highlander. Okay, no cap, we're fine. I think. He's playing Bran and Glyph in his not high... Oh, that... He discovered a counter spell. Yeah, Aggro Druid is, but I think Zoo is better than Aggro Druid. I'm pretty certain that Zoo is the best aggro deck in the game. I was so sure he would not have another counterspell. I was expecting a Flame Ward and an Ice Block. Or like a multitude of other things. Of all cards, I was not expecting the RNG'd counterspell. I have to kill this, right? It's so like not value, but I have to. I also hate the new Reno Mage lists. I built the Reno Mage list, but I really want to play Inkmaster, and I want to play it with what's his face? The Inkmaster. I almost crafted an Inkmaster because I wanted to try out the card. I felt like I had one at one point, and I guess I dusted it or something. What the fuck is this? Your minions have capital pairs. Oh. First time I've seen this card on the board. I have two of them. Never seen them before. Okay, this can't be counterspell. That's a super big pull for me. It's actually such a big pull for us. He's gonna draw, what, 3 cards next turn? 6 cards? Like, that's so fucking big. Did he actually hit the poly? He actually hit poly. I guess I take 12. He left this up. He's playing right into my trap card. I mean, I'm at 6, so I died to the fireball he's holding. But he doesn't hit exactly fireball. We chillin'. Let's slam this first. There's no card in our deck that would have changed our play there. If he doesn't have fireball and he just slams 2 minions, this Walking Fountain is like actually ginormous. Like actually fucking ginormous. I feel like Inkmaster is actually a solid card. Like, no cap. I genuinely think the card's solid. Sure, it's like no Reno, right? But I feel like it's one of those cards that I would like 100% just drop in a deck. Because like, right, I see it as like a backup, what's it called? A backup turtle. Right, where turtle is, oh, there's the fireball. Okay, fuck me, I guess. There's nothing I could have done there. This start was insane. Our Ancestral Call pulled... No, it wasn't Ancestral Call. Where did we get griefed? Oh, that's true. I forgot to mull the Lich King. That was the bad part. Yeah, so... You'll experience that. The thing, though, is... When you're new... Honestly... Like... If you're just getting into Wild... Be prepared for the first, like, 15 games. You're just gonna get absolutely dicked by Raza Priest, Big Priest, Secret Mage, Aggro Druid, Zoo, Odd Pally. and a couple other decks. But you're gonna get absolutely dicked until you learn the meta. And then you're still gonna get dicked. And you're gonna realize that, huh, I lose 50% of the games I play, and I win 50, and then eventually you'll get lucky, and that will go to 55%, and you'll start climbing. That is... There are plenty of those, but they're never in bronze, because the meme decks have, like, a surprisingly solid matchup against a lot of the big decks. Like, in my opinion, Mill Rogue is a meme deck, but it's, like, actually fairly good against Raza Priest. Like, it's not something you would think of, but the thing is, Raza Priest are normally holding 9 cards in their hand, and they get absolutely dicked by the deck. They're holding 9 cards in their hand, and then they drop Brand Cold Light, and then they just burn Raza, or they burn Anduin, and then they can't win anymore. But Wild is not beginner friendly, in my opinion. It's full of a whole bunch of people that are playing in bronze, playing the best decks. Also because of how the like new meta resets and whatnot. But yeah. That's why I like playing these meme decks. Because I feel like this deck has like a fairly solid matchup against a large portion of the field. I have not tried Odd Demon Hunter on principle. I can't stand, like, hold up. I made a list of decks I want to play. And here. That's what I put for Demon Hunter. That's what I put for Demon Hunter. Yeah. It's just, Demon Hunter's just not my style of class. I feel like I'd be much happier playing half the other decks in the game. But if you enjoy playing on Demon Hunter and it's working out for you, I mean, good job, man. But it's not what I want to do. If that makes sense. Yeah, the deck is crazy good. Like, probably tier 2. I saw someone playing even Demon Hunter on Reddit, and I was just like, huh, that looks like a solid meme. And then I continue scrolling, and I never look back. No, the only Demon Hunter I actually wanted to play got nerfed on day 2. Just leave that up. Like, it actually got nerfed on day 2. Oh, that's huge. You can play some random quest rogue, no doubt. I don't understand how you found that deck boring though. It is one of my favorite decks. Let's just get value while we can here. Like, that deck is actually one of my favorite decks. No cap. But yeah, the only Demon Hunter deck I actually put any amount of time into playing was the OG OTK with Kael'thas, Twin Slice when it was 0, and Inner Demon, I think the card was called. The one that gives you +8 attack for 8. My man, you killed yourself. He played himself. N'Zoth is not necessary for the list. I have, out of a lot of people, I've played an absurd amount of Q-Block. Like, so my Golden Warlock portrait, I would say at least half of those games were Cube. Like at least half of all the Warlock games I've played. So yeah, I would say you don't actually need N'Zoth for the deck. When you're playing, oh yeah, that shitty 2K Armor Druid. I want to add that one to the list, if it's not already there. Yeah, Armor Druid. That one's going on the list, boys. These are basically all the decks I want to play, eventually on the channel or on stream. I don't know how many of them are gonna make it into series because like I don't even know how ETC Warrior wins. It just looks cool. Bird OTK Hunter is like an older OTK Hunter deck, but it looks like a lot of fun, and I really want to try it. So like, yeah. Yeah, that's the actual list I want to play. It looks so fun. I'm missing Dollmaster and Hemet. Those are the two ones I'm missing for there. I have not seen the new Togwaggle Druid with Eclipse. That also sounds like a very solid meme. I don't think Kael'thas is gonna get unnerfed because I mean the only decks in Wild that actually play him for one anyways. So the mana cost increase doesn't actually do fuck. I guess the mana cost. They raised his mana cost, right? And like the spells he casts now cost 1. Because it gets out tempoed by like I've played against them, but it just gets out tempoed by the aggro decks, and it gets out controlled by the control decks. Yeah, like I know the general way how it wins, but the one time I saw someone try to do it, they were like off by like 10 damage. And I just don't know from there how they were actually supposed to win. Ooh, Eureka. Eureka's actually a solid card. You could come on turn 8? Jesus. Instead it's what, turn 10? Is that big, though? Yeah, like, I understand that it's like the biggest brain deck possible in the meta. 36. Like, that's like barely enough to kill a priest that's at full HP that just played Anduin. That feels real weak. Turn 9. Does that, I guess that one turn can actually make a huge difference, huh? Interesting. I want to play more of those meme decks. I just feel like they'd make terrible series on the channel. So like I have yet to like pull the trigger. Because I genuinely think like no one wants to sit there and then watch me like twiddle my dick for like an hour trying to pull off a combo. To me that just doesn't sound fun. The right play here is Ancestral Call and then pray not to get griefed. That's like the real play here, by the way. Another deck that I feel like is not consistent enough for Wild or for Standard, but I really want to play again is, who remembers Malagos Warlock? I mean, it's not even that old, or Plot Twist Warlock. The one where you'd, like, plot twist and then lower the cost of your Malagos and you'd Soulfire your opponent for shitloads of damage. And, like, you'd Alex Shroud them on the same turn. This is the real play, hoping to pull Raza. We got griefed. But we did prevent him from drawing, or from Lore Keepering this turn. I love how one of the main cards of this deck is just straight up Dirty Rat. Like, that makes me really fucking happy. I'm just really fucking sad that I lost a 1 in 4. It was never insanely good, but it was insanely fun. And that's what matters, right, boys? How much fun you have playing your children's card game. Yaj, one time. Colossus, one time. Pulling that was not big. If I would have pulled Yashiraj there or Scrapyard, he would have lost the game. I don't know who that is, if I'm being 100% honest. Ungoro Doc. Is that like Dr. Boom Mad Genius plus Journey for Ungoro, whatever the hell the card's called? Because that sounds like a solid meme. Oh, I miss Sack Pack. They should unnerve Sack Pack of all fucking cards. Sack Pack should be unnerved because they have to fix the card Zephyrus. Let's force the Psychic Stream on one minion. This forces Psychic Scream on one minion, which is good for us. I was really hoping for Death Grasp or whatever. Yep, there's a Scream. Eureka. Face. I was contemplating double Serpentine, but that's like super fucking bad. Jiraxis should be buffed. Jiraxis should not change your health total to 15, in my opinion. Jiraxis can be buffed by him not changing your health total. It won't be insane. Like, it won't be like, oh, this card is the best card in the format. But it would be just good enough, I think, to make the card, like, actually playable. I think we're thinking of the same OTK Hunter deck, but I'm thinking of one with the birds. So you copy the bird a whole bunch of times, and then you play, basically you have an Emperor tick, and you just play like a whole bunch of birds, and you give them all charge, and then you win the game. Is he about to scream me for a second time in his Highlander deck? I'll be a little sad if he does do that. This Death and Decay, though, is like actually super huge. It's so much damage. I mean, the thing is, you can't make him playable because Gul'dan is just so much better. Like, even I think, like, you can give his weapon, like, unlimited attacks, and Gul'dan is still just the better card. It doesn't, like, resetting your health total to 15 is super fucking bad. Like, insanely big grief. I just got mass hysteria, bro. It also sucks that I pulled this guy and not any of the other cards in my hand. Because now, like, kind of got... That's actually huge, though, too. Yeah, like, that's the other thing. Like, Galakrond is just better, but also Gul'dan. Like, of all cards, Gul'dan is just, like, actually absurd. There's no reason that thing should res everything. But at the same time, I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't want, like, half a Gul'dan. That would just make me sad. Since Scream is gone, we can slam this Jiraxis for free. Or, the Yashiraj for free. Want that one in the deck. Devolve is huge. Your hatred. Embrace. I mean, I get grief by, what's his face? But I feel like he would have, or Anduin, but I feel like he would have slammed Anduin earlier anyways. I have lethal in hand. Still have lethal in hand. I no longer have lethal in hand. That face. What are you? Okay. So this is the thing. We can beat Big Priest. That baiting of the second stream that was like super key. Gul'dan is the second best Death Knight. Ross is the best, or Anduin is the best. 100%. And I'd also like to throw Uther into that category. Like I generally think Uther is a super solid card. It's just sad how underplayed he is. I fucking love that OTK deck. Like the deck is like actually super cool. It reminds me a lot of the Holy Fire deck. Okay. He's dead here, I believe. 8, 9. There's no 0 mana deal 1, right? Okay, he's dead. Oh my god. That would have crushed his fucking dreams. Beautiful. Oh, we got a... There's a 3/7 for 3? Hold up. But yeah, the combo with, what's his face? Expired Merchant is, I think, what makes Gul'dan so oppressive right now. Like, that combo is just, like, not legal. I've missed so many games in updating this win rate. Missed a loss. Yeah, 25 and 8. That's still, what, a 70% win rate? 76. That's an insane win rate. That is true. Okay. I feel like that's still so bad. Imagine not having 8 Gul'dans. Not having 8 Gul'dans feels just like bad. It's like just better res. I genuinely think that Q-Block is the best res deck. The most consistent one for sure. And also just like the one that just has like the most value. It is definitely the deck with the most value. I don't want them to rework Shaman cards. I want them to leave this deck alone. Let me have my secret OP deck that just wins. Lightning Bloom was a mistake, okay? We just need to leave it at was a mistake. Because the card definitely... Like, they were just like, huh, Innervate's broken. Let's give it to Shaman. And we'll give it back to Druid. It will overload you, but it's still an Innervate. I feel like there's no classes that need to be reworked. I would rather than put all that time and design effort into fixing Zephyrus. I fucking hate that card so much. I feel like I'm the only person that actually complains about Zephyrus on this entire earth. But, like, everybody in the back of their head knows, like, that card is just locked. Like, it needs to be fixed. I need caffeine. Yes. The one thing I would love to see, I know this is gonna sound like absolutely fucking insane, and like you might report me to the FBI for like terrorism or ideas of terrorism or whatever the fuck. But Gul'dan should work the same way that Spellstone works, where it can only res one of each minion. Same thing with mass res. That's my opinion. Exactly, Zephyrus never gives anybody what they fucking want except for my opponents. Like, I know that sounds so fucked to say, but I've genuinely never got the actual card I wanted to get off Zephyrus recently. Hex should also be unnerfed. It should go back down to 3. I hate the card just as much as the next guy. But the card needs to be fixed. I lose this game. Ooh, Serpentine. That's actually huge. Partially because I can't play anything next turn anyways besides this. So depending on what he plays, I can just slam this. But this is a board wipe for the turn after, which is huge. Oh, it's Dark Glare apparently. It's gonna be trade with the 2/1, trade with the 3/2. That's what I would do if I was him. Unless that's Soulfire and he top decked Hand of Gul'dan, in which case I'm Depression. Silverware Golem. So he has 3 Silverware Golems in hand. Interesting. And that's not a... I was figuring that was like Doomguard, but I guess it's not. Yes and no. I'd be really happy with more hero cards. I find they're like really cool to play around with, and they're really cool to fuck with. I just don't know how good they are for the health of the game. Like, I feel like this game changed so much once they implemented the Death Knights. They were the first ones, right? Yeah. Well, there was Jaraxxus, but Jaraxxus was never really a hero portrait. I feel like at this point the game needs them though. Like I feel like they are just so fun to play with. They're like these big cards that have like a drastic change on the board and how the rest of the game is played. And I think like cards like that are like perfect. I want more of those big late gamey control-y cards that just change how games work. Even if they're like bullshit, like fucking, what is that deck called? The Evolved Shaman. Like bullshit. Like I'm perfectly fine even if it's like that. Well, that's huge. Oh, I die if I play this, right? YOLO. One, two, three, four, five, six. Why did he have to hit this? I never hit Maelstrom Portal. I think that was the big thing. Maelstrom Portal could have been huge. That'd be cool. I want more control cards. Like I think that's the big thing that I feel like I'm missing with this deck. There's just not enough control cards. What do I think about those portraits? I generally think they all look fucking terrible. Like, when I looked at them not so long ago. Oh, I have another completion here. I looked at them, I think 2 days ago after the video I recorded or whatever. Yeah, I looked at them not too long ago, and I honestly felt like this just looks terrible. This looks terrible. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on with his face, but he looks like he... Yeah, like, also, like, Anduin's face looks like he got hit by a fucking train. Like, what the fuck is this? The Valera also looks weird. He looks like he's questioning life itself. Yeah, they're going more aggro rather than control because of the fact that it's a mobile game. When the game was not mobile, basically when it was PC only, they were more inclined to print the control of your cards, right? When you look at base set, sure you had Zoo, sure you had Face Hunter, but like the most prevalent decks, the decks like people still talk about, were Combo Druid, Freeze Mage, and Handlock. Because the game was PC, so they were like, alright, they'll sit down and they'll play a game for 15 minutes, that's fine. The thing is, now that it's mobile, right, they're like, well, people are playing this, like, waiting in line for, you know, for an Uber or whatever, so they need to, like, have, like, 5-10 minute games, like, games need to go by super fast, so they're more hesitant to print cards like that. Sure, there are, like, a few that slip through the cracks, right? They're the couple of the Time Walk spells, but yeah, like, most of them are kind of just, like, they're trying to, like, make it more fast, so again, you know, you're waiting for a car, you're waiting for like a movie to start or whatever, you're able to sit down, play a game, and then the movie starts and you won't have to like just leave halfway through. So that's definitely something they're working on. It is succeeding. It's also more because games nowadays seem to be more fast-paced. I don't know how many people have played like Banjo-Kazooie compared to a collectathon that came out recently, like Ukulele, but Banjo-Kazooie is a lot more laid back, slower pace compared to Ukulele that's a lot more fast-paced and in your face. And it's just how game design is actually going. I know because this is something I want to become. Anyways, I'm gonna be back in 2 minutes. I'm gonna update this. We're back in 2 minutes, and yeah. All right, I am back. Wait, I'm gonna mute my mic again for a second. Okay, now I'm officially back. Queue up the next game. I had to go grab a drink. Oh fuck, I'm so tired. Yo, I have not had an energy drink in like a week and a bit, and I feel like I'm going fucking insane. I might have an energy drink addiction. Or a caffeine addiction. Jesus Christ, this guy's top 200. Men's tryhard. I don't know if to be surprised that he's top 200 with fucking Secret Mage. The sign feels alright. I get absolutely cucked by one counterspell, but that's the thing. This deck just loses hard to Secret Mage. So, like, the only reason I feel like my win rate is so good is because I haven't hit too many Secret Mages. Although I think I'm solid 50-50 against Secret Mage, so. You know. Ooh, that's actually a huge draw. I've also been getting, like, fairly lucky on the sphere draws, in my opinion. So, like, kind of helps as well. Sphere is such a good card in this deck. Lightning Bloom, one time. I have to take this, right? I have to take this solely because if I hit another minion, it's like super big. By the way, is the coin Arcanologist? Okay, if you have a second one, I guess it's the right play. Devolve is a pretty good card to test things with. Ooh, Serpentshrine Portal is huge. I can't play it now, but I can play it next turn. I really wish I could have played it now. But I get overloaded, then I can't play it next turn. I can play Ancestral Call next turn. I have to test with the Serpentine first. 100%. Well, that's actually huge. Well. Okay, I'll take the Lich King. It's gonna force a Fireball out of his hand. Fine. This forces Fireball. And I hope he just doesn't play another Secret this turn. I'm hoping for just for the Fireball hit. Oh, I guess it's not Fireball. We got a second turn of Lich? That can't be correct on his part. That absolutely cannot be correct on his part. I feel like giving me the extra turn of Lich cannot be correct. Because, like, I could get so many good cards off Lich. Also, this healing totem is mad broken right now. I'm still expecting just the Fireball top. If he hits Fireball off the top, I mean, congrats. Oh, he had two. That's so unfortunate. The anti-magic spell would have been actually fucking ginormous. And he has that, and he sells that free secret. I was hoping for a Eureka. Oh, it's fine. Healing? Hoping for healing this way. He is forced to trade in here. Ooh, second shell. Too bad shell doesn't give me hexproof. That'd be too OP. If he didn't have the second flask mage? Flask mage? Bat mage? He lost the game. Almost 100%. That magic shell is actually kind of big, but now he's forced to do this, which is like good for me.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Feels bad, feels bad. I'm about to get cucked. Wait, how the fuck did he kill my 3/3? Oh, that's... I always forget that that card can go through taunt. Of course, you see it. Give me Scrapyard. Do not give me Muck. Yes, that is fine. This forces trades is the big thing. And I have the Muck next turn, hopefully pulling Colossus. Either Colossus. This card, man. Occultist Conjure feels really powerful. I should have taken that. Oh, that Hagatha scheme could have been fucking ginormous here. So did I lose the game? Interesting. I feel like I don't think the card can actually... Yeah, it's a copy of a different minion. I have to throw this here, right? Yeah, I had to throw that there. Sadly. Fucking Christ. The double. I got cucked. It's on this. It gets cucked by Explosive Rune, but... I have no more healing, so I'm just dead to fireballs eventually. Feels bad. I'm just gonna die to fireballs when he draws both of them. Feels bad. No, we started losing games. The downfall of the deck. It's fine. Still up 15 after we lose this one. There's no way he's not holding double fireball. He has 5 cards left in his deck. I don't know what type of extended BM this is, but it's tilting. Oh, I'm so sad. So sad. I have enough mana for that. Oh well. No, we're below 6. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. I have to learn to stop being bitter about losing games like that. I'm so easy to get just tilted in this game. It's really funny in my opinion. The only reason why people watch, right? They like to watch me get fucking tilted out of existence. Ah, this hand is terrible. Oh my god. Yasharaj Bloom, please, one time. Top deck Bloom, one time. Top deck Bloom, please. Please, game. Give me that one top deck Bloom. I think it's a Raza Priest falling Raza. That's all I ask for. Not too much, not too little. It's perfect amount. I'm so sad now. I can't just end this man's whole career with a turn 1 Lich King that's just gonna get death and I'm gonna cry myself to sleep afterwards. You understand how sad that is? I don't get to cry myself to sleep. I'd like to point out that I don't know if they have them everywhere in the world, but don't really leave where I live. But Arizona iced teas are such a good fucking deal for the price. All that liquid for $1. I'm expecting the death, but if he doesn't have the death and this was anti-magic shell, I would be over the moon happy. Just show me that he doesn't have. Oh, he can still have death. I'm gonna be so sad when he RNGs the death. I don't want to see it. I just want to hear the end turn. I just want to hear the end turn. Please. Please just give me the end turn. Let me be happy for once in my life. Ah, that's so beautiful. He would be so sad if I had the anti-magic shell. I was expecting off the fucking palm readings, if I'm being 100. Like, bro. Sometimes I forget that my RNG is not as bad as I always think it is. Sometimes. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I have Devolve. Okay, perfect. That's really fucking big. It doesn't kill Lich King though, which means I gotta still farm back W's. Where's the anti-magic? Okay, let's be fair. This is 8 damage burst. That's a lot of damage. He also he needs to have like breath to kill this. Big priests also play whatever the fuck they want to play. There is no set list for that deck. It's very interesting. How YOLO are we, boys? Do I slam this on curve? This either loses us the game, or we farm those keck dubs. YOLO. So it lost us the game. That was very unfortunate. That was very, very unfortunate. Burns a second Ancestral Call. Of all minions you could summon. Of all fucking minions you can summon. Lich King, I love you. But also, fuck you. How do I kill this? Let's spell damage to him. Aha. 10. 14. We're going for the big dick plays, by the way. We're going for the we pray to God he doesn't kill this or heal. Just slam something, please. Aha! He was not expecting the fact that we have 10 damage burst in hand. 10,000 IQ, 1,000 AP one shot. Aha! We are so good at this video game. I fucking love this deck. I love this. I miss playing the card Lich King. I think that might be why I love this deck so much. I just miss the card. Also, I will point out that I was the biggest fucking hater on Walking Fountain when that card was revealed. I was the biggest hater on the card, and now I fucking love it. Like, I've predicted some bad things when it comes to cards. Like, some really bad things. I predicted that Walking Fountain would never see an ounce of play. But at the same time, some cards I predicted, I was correct on. I predicted that a Boom would see play. I felt like it was just a lot of stats for real cheap. Turns out it was. Just give me that Yashiraj top deck. Well, it's not a Yashiraj, but I'll take it. It's a minion. Lich King is a broken card. We all agree on that front. Lich King is base god, in my opinion. It's one of my favorite cards. They just punch face for 8. We don't give a fuck. What's he gonna do? Kill our guy? I mean, yes, but we also have the Hagatha scheme. We just punch her the fucking throat. I said Lich King was gonna see play. That was another card I thought was gonna be good. It was. I'm gonna be so fucking sad. That's fine. I mean, I remember Frostless Jaina, like, being, like, super, like, overhyped. People, yeah, Kaelseth, that was the huge one. But I remember Frostless Jaina was, like, a solid, like, 50-50. People were like, the card is either fucking garbage, or the card is top tier and needs a nerf. Like, there was no in-between for that card. Which I thought was very, very interesting. No counterspell one time. I'm so sad. Please don't be counterspell one fucking time. Give me Bloom. No counterspell. This is really good. That was the worst card in my deck to pull. That's the one, like, this is one of those few cards you actually want to draw. Actually, no, the worst card would have been to pull Muck. And I'm surprised I didn't pull Muck. But, yeah. Walking Fountain is one of those really, really bad cards to pull. Yeah, play your 2 secrets. Just let me cry my fucking self to sleep. If he doesn't, this Ancestral Spirit, though, is going to be absolutely fucking gigantic. Put a trading in his entire board there. There's zero way, right, that he's playing a double Flame Ward, right? Alright, let's just do this. Okay, that's pretty safe. We also have the Yashiraj for next turn. We just know that this is Explosive Ruins, basically. The deck doesn't play Ice Block. So we know it's Explosive Ruins. That fucking blows. I'll learn my lesson and I'll take that card. Yeah, Explosive Ruins. Please summon Colossus or Lich King. God. I need to be more specific when I say Colossus, because one day I'm gonna say pull Colossus, and instead of pull Colossus of the Moon, I'll be like, wrong fucking Colossus. I'm gonna want Colossus and it's Colossus of the Moon instead of pull Scrapyard. I'm gonna be super fucking sad, and that's how depressions start. Tea is so good. Oh, feels bad. Turns out there's two 2/6s. And he hit the 3/4. I'm not unlucky now. Who am I kidding? Me be unlucky? That's a solid fucking mean. I also played those in the wrong order. Whoops. I can still win through Serpentshrine Portal, which is huge. Basically any minion at this point I just take, right? Minions are portals. Oh shit, it's actually an ice block. Interesting. Oh, well, that's lethal, theoretically. I have to be able to connect with it. But is that actually an ice block? Am I getting fucking griefed? Who the fuck plays ice block in there? I'm so confused right now. I'm genuinely fucking confused of what the fuck is going on. Oh, it was that. Okay. Well, next turn I test with Ancestral's Call. To play around the counterspell, and then I kill him. That's fine. Again, the deck doesn't play... Oh, he's also out of cards. Interesting. You take any fatigue? He does not. Beautiful. Lich King for the win. Lich King has clutched us so many games tonight. Card is mad clutch. I would love to see another card like Lich King. That would make my fucking day. If in the next set they're like Lich King 2.0. But with like, without dead cards, right? I think I touched on that in the last video, right? The dead cards you can hit off Lich King. I'd love to see Lich King if they fixed the cards that you can hit off of him to like actual cards. Oh wait, hold up a second. I have a Battlegrounds quest. Well, I have a quest that I actually cannot complete. This deck plays 0 corrupt cards. I feel like Mechathune is always meta because it can steal games. I feel like any deck that can steal a game out of nowhere is a minimum tier 3. Right? So with Mechathune, like Mechathune Warlock or whatever, like you can just steal a game. It gets a control deck, you just pull off your combo, you win. Right? It's like the full-on anti-control deck. But at the same time, I feel like you just have like a super hard win or a super hard loss against any aggro deck. Like, I don't even know if the deck can actually beat aggro decks consistently. Oh my god. Control decks are expensive. I wish that they stopped printing the meme cards at fucking epic and started printing them at rares. Why is Ancestral Call an epic? This should be a rare. Turn 2 Lich King. Let's go. Turn 2 Lich King. We're going second. This would be turn 1 Lich King. The only thing that could be better is if we top deck Yaj Shiraj and we pull the Yaj, pulling Colossus of the Moon, he concedes. Oh no, I'm about to get cucked by Counterspell, aren't I? No whammies? No whammies. Fuck, I pulled the 5/5 out of his... There is 2 5/5s in his deck. I pulled the one out of his... I'm so fucking sad. Any other minion in his deck? My... Being surprised for a turn. Ditties. Oh, I can't even devolve. I'd have to draw Bloom number 2. If I top deck Bloom number 2, though, I think I win the game. Like, I actually feel like I win the game. The right play for him to do is hit. Play around Bloom number 2, play around Torrent. Oh, there's that. What's the odds that this is Flame Ward? Pretty fucking low, right? Gonna punch him for 5 in the face, or 8 in the face. Ooh, Death in the Case, also huge. Ancestral Call number 2. Oh, he has the Fireball. Interesting. Interesting. Ancestral Call number 2? One time? I think the Farsight is the correct card here. I understand. But at the same time, like, the meme cards are what people want, which is why they're epics. I feel like on average you actually get... It's hard to get 2 epics and 1 legendary that you want. Right? I'm not crazy for thinking that. Like, it's also because decks like this shouldn't be expensive. This deck is not good. This deck is a meme. I'm about to get really fucking sad when I put this Doom Pact. And I'm gonna burn 2 core cards to my deck. Okay. I'm sad with burning the Scream, but the other ones I'm fine with. This Yaj next turn is gonna be huge if he doesn't play a secret. They don't have to because they have the classic set. Is the big thing. Right, so the classic set or the basic set is basically that, just with weaker cards. Because it had yet to get hit with power creep. He had that secret up already, right? So I can free to just slam this. Colossus Scrapyard? Yeah. They're gonna do that sometime, but I feel like it might be next year. I feel like this year it's gonna be solely dedicated to fucking with the reward system to try and make it better so people don't get mad at them for it. And then next year they're going to do a rework on the classic set to try to fit it in better with Demon Hunter. Or they're doing that this year and then people are still gonna be mad about the rework and then people are gonna stop playing the game. It's... People on the internet like to get mad for like any fucking reason. It's a little obnoxious, not gonna lie.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
I don't even know what Natradamus does, if I'm being 100. Muck is a really good draw. 17, 20. That's Explosive Ruins, isn't it? It's explosive ruins. I'm not gonna slam this into the explosive ruins. You know what card I would actually really want them to just like give everyone for free? I feel like the wild cards. I understand they sell packs for wild and that's why they don't just give them out for free. But like I feel like you should get one. Oh my god, I'm a fucking joke to you, huh, game? Just want to be top 500. I feel like there's cards in wild that they should just give you for free. Like the big one is the hero portraits, I find. Like all the Death Knights, Doctor Boom, Hagatha. The thing is, most of them are not that playable, but again, it's just for the memes. I feel like the correct way to use the reward track, if you pay for it, you get free legendaries and you get free epics. More than just you get a slight disc, you get a slight upgrade on everything you complete. Right? When I'm thinking of reward tracks like that, the first one that comes to mind is the one in Clash of Clans. I doubt anybody here still plays that game, but look, I need to be playing video games constantly, okay? But yeah, so there's a reward track in that game, and you get a whole bunch of rewards for playing free to play. Like basically, it's perfectly fine to just play free to play, but then when you pay for it, like it's like $6 a month or whatever, like you get a whole bunch of extra shit, like more loot, more shit like that. So I feel like something like that where you get like, oh, you get a free random legendary from a set of your choice, right? Or discover a set, get a random legendary. Like something like that, if you're paying for it, I feel like they should do. Right? Already I don't even know how much it costs if you don't buy it in the bundle. I think it's basically free when you buy it in the bundle. But I feel like something like that would be like perfect. Is that just me? It's most likely just me, but yeah. Clash of Clans is fantastic, okay? Look. I spend all too much time in class on Clash for it to be healthy. Like, actually an absurd amount of fucking time. Like, I think it was my second year of C-Shep. Like, second to third year of C-Shep. We were like 8 people in our class playing. And I swear, I did not listen in a single one of my programming classes. I was like busy playing on like 2 accounts, bro. It was so much fun. So much fun. A huge draw here would be Bloom. I don't know if this hand could actually beat his, which is the problem. Like, I feel like it can't. This hand feels a little weak. Unless this pulls, like, if I draw Bloom, I can do this next turn, hit the Yaj. Yaj pulls Colossus, I win the game. Ooh. Look, I called it. Yasharaj. Pulling Colossus in the moon. Fuck. Yeah, like the other thing is just the dust. I understand why they did it. Like, yes, it makes a little bit of sense. You don't want people just like open a legendary and they just get another legendary, right? I mean, I think the perfect example is look at fucking Overwatch. You get half if you open a legendary in a pack, you get half of the value of that legendary if it's gold. And I think that's perfectly fine. Like something like that is fine, and that, you know, I'm not mad about that. I'm about to fucking cry myself to sleep, boys. Wait, did the Legends of Runeterra actually do that? Because that's actually like really fucking cool, in my opinion. Like the more that they just give you for free, I feel like it's gonna make more people want to come to your game. Maybe this is why I'm gonna be a garbage fucking game designer, because I'm gonna end up just giving the people that play the game fucking half the shit for free. But oh, there's a Colossus. That's pretty big. But yeah, like I feel like I don't know. I feel like it would get more people to come back to their game if they just decided, you know what? We've made our millions off this game. We can afford to give away some of it for free. Okay. That's good. It's like really good. The better economy a game has, the better I think it is overall. You have the death as well? Are you gonna make me this fucking sad? I'll be so fucking sad if he actually has it. Oh, that raise that is fucking filthy, huh? Zephyrus into death. Or that, or Penflinger into palm readings. I've honestly never even touched Legends of Runeterra. Like, I have not touched the game. So I have no idea if it's good or not. Like, straight up zero clue. He's just gonna go silence if I do that. I don't even know what the game looks like. I mean, yeah, that's most likely. That's a big thing. That is a big thing. But at the same time, I agree that yes, it's terrible game design is just to say, oh, blah 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 blah. Don't give them shit for free because of whatever. But at the same time, I feel like it's also the best policy the game could have right now. I don't know, I might be cracked. I feel bad because I feel like I'm gonna lose this game. And I really want to win this game. Oh, that's how I lose. I should have devolved when I had the chance. Should have devolved when there was 2 Zephyruses on the board. No, I just get cocked. Then I play the other one to get another execute. Then I could throw this plus this and force a scream. Oh, I feel bad too. Does the Frozen Throne expansion still give you a free hero portrait? Because then you could tell him to do that. I think the first wing gave you 1 random Death Knight. Did he do that? Because if he did, I mean, he can get the Gul'dan and he's 1 legendary closer. I'm forcing the scream here. Oh, that's so bad. Druid one? I guess that one's no longer played. That one used to be played a lot. Yeah, it does. It's really cool. The first wing, the one that's free, gives you a random free Death Knight. Like that was I think the last time. Honestly, also, can we please get back the old style of adventures? Like the ones where it cost you 25 bucks and then you had like a whole bunch of like levels to play where you got like a whole bunch of free legendaries and shit like that. That was so fucking cool, and we got some like the coolest legendaries out of there. Like League of Explorers gave us arguably some of the coolest cards in the game. Fucking Bran, Finley, BB Reno. No, just like all those cards that are just like dummy broken, but at the same time, like you want to play with all of them. Yeah, like League of Explorers is a must buy. BlackRock, I would say the first wing of BlackRock is a must buy. Right? Like the first wing of BlackRock is huge. Because you get Emperor. I know the card doesn't see that much play anymore, but I feel like if the meta ever does slow down, Emperor is like a must-have for the format. Did you ever got... Wait, did you get Legendaries for Calicon's Awakening? If you did, it was not nearly as many as you got with like BlackRock, One Night, Nax, and League. Fuck, I miss those so much. I kind of want to just go back and play them all. I actually don't even own all of BlackRock. It's depressing to say, but I don't own all of BlackRock. I'm about to cry myself to sleep. Oh. Oh, I should have done that on the Colossus. I could kill this, that'd be huge. Fuck, I didn't want to hit the Colossus. I want to hit the other Scrapyard so this way I'd have Leith on board after he slams his, thing. I'm actually really close to losing this one just based off the fact that he still has shit. Oh, I shouldn't have hit. I completely forgot about that. I'm sad now. Reno's not the only good one. Bran is insane. Finley's insane. In my opinion. Ugh. I need to top deck exactly Yaj. That's the only way I could have won. Top deck Yaj into Colossus. It's the only way I think I could have won. Yaj into Weasel Tunneler could have also, or Weasel Tunneler top deck into Shrine hitting Weasel could have done it. Yeah. My hand is just not meant to win here. Oh. Wait. Oh, that's true. It gave you the Reno portrait. I forgot. I thought that was in the set. What other legendaries did it give you? Hold up. Am I dumb? Oh, was that the one that gave you... Was that the one that gave you the guy who says whenever a lackey dies, add a lackey to your hand or whatever? Was that one of the cards they gave you? I don't even fucking know. Well, couple turns too late there, bud. Yours was a couple turns too late, sadly. I don't think I can beat him here. No, I'm just no, I guess he does have all the expensive cards in his hand. Not gonna lie, Ancestral Call is probably the best card in my deck. Oh, okay, he had If I don't die here, I win, which is the good thing. Didn't give you Sky General Crag. That's from an old set. No, am I tripping? I don't have another card to play. That face. Oh, I'm thinking of. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I remember. I don't remember what the first Raw Den does, but I remember the other cards. Yeah, the Pirate Boy that gives you a parrot. Yeah. I generally don't even remember playing that, but I do know I played it because I have all the cards from it. The Evolve one? Yo, that's the other thing that I miss. When they made what the fuck was it called? Oh my god. We're hard mulling for the Yashiraj, boys. You know it. Of all fucking cards, why do I always hit Muckmorpher? All fucking minions. I'm so sad. Oh, the... Yeah, does that thing also evolve? Or is that whenever you cast a spell thing? Might be the spell one. I was about to say, I missed those, and then I remember Twig and Kingsbane. I'm like, I don't want those back ever again. Actually, I wouldn't even mind if Twig was, like, better. I feel like they can unnerf wild growth, right? Am I the only one that thinks that way? Evolve Shaman has always made me want to pull my hair out. Yeah. Okay, boys. Boys, you call it. We have the option of we staple our testicles to the wall and we pull a Muckmorpher out of our hand on turn 1. Or we can high roll this bitch and pull Colossus of the Moon. Jammin'? Alright, I saw Jammin' in chat. Oh, we high rolled, boys. Easy game. Easy game. His deck can't do anything. He's dead in 3 turns. What's he gonna do? Kill me? His deck can't race a 10-10 that he can't kill. Yeah. When would this play ever backfire? How could it backfire, right? He's emoting. I'm 100% sure. I also, for a New Year's resolution, I can't English. I actually told myself I'm gonna stop getting mad at people who emote because it's not good, and it makes me tilt more than actually losing the game. I'm gonna try doing that. We're at 11 losses, right? Hold up. I just noticed this is 110. I'm like, we have, or 101. We have not lost. Yeah. yeah, we lost 101 games. See, now he's just playing Rope Mage, and I hate him for it. You could have played that. It took you the full time to think about, do I play the Mad Scientist into the 10-10? No, we've lost 11 games. I can show you the proof. It's right here. That's the proof. I ain't lying. I ain't secretly delaying time for every game I lose just to show you the wins. I ain't hacking into Blizzard's code to make sure that my rank stays the same. Trust me, I'm not. I don't think that can get me banned about joking about that, right? Why are you roping me, my guy? Fuck. I have to stop getting tilted at these things. That's what I said I was gonna do this year. I swear, not getting tilted at things is probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Ah. You have dealt 2 damage. Just kidding, you have done 0. Ah, we did it. Yo, our opponent, he's quitting the game. Top 500, boys. We made it. We made it with all fucking decks. Big Shaman. You know, when I hit top, I thought the one time I'd hit top 500 in my life, it would have been playing like Rasa Priest, or I would have caved in and played Secret Mage. I never thought it would be with fucking Big Shaman. Oh, 100% there. He slow rolled it because he knew he lost the game. There was no way he was able to kill this thing in 3 turns. 0 fucking way. I've never been so happy in my life. Beautiful. You know what I want to go buy? Hear me out. Oh, wait, we completed one more of these things. Fucking love just go, like, I love the little sound effects. I know, but, like, that to me, like, hurts my soul. Because if you go back and watch the VODs, more times than not, I lose those. I've never seen anybody play this card. I've never seen this golden. To be fair, I don't play Arena, but I have never seen this golden. It's like this. I've never seen anyone play this. It's almost like they're bad cards. I'd actually really like to see a classic set reworked where everything got power creeped. There's so many cards that need power creep. Right? That's not just me. Right? Hear me out. This one right here. Where is it? Should go back down to 2 mana. 100%. And I know I hate the class. No, I hate the class. This card can be a 3-drop. Yeah, isn't there a 1 mana minion that is just straight up better than Patriarch? Or a 2 mana one, sorry. Yeah. This card, if Odd Paladin became a problem, by the way, I would have loved to put this card in my deck. But yeah, like, I thought there was like a 2-drop that's just straight up an upgraded Patriarch. I mean, there's this. But I thought it was like also a beast, and it was just better. Am I tripping, or could have swore there was like a 1/4 taunt, right? This card is OP. I just noticed that this card actually had taunt. I thought it was just an upgraded Magma Rager, not gonna lie. Wait, I have 2 of these golden? Why? Yeah, I mean, it's the best card in the set. Name me one card in Dark Moon Fair that's better than this. I would have personally put it at 10. Like, honestly, 5/1 taunt for 10 seems worth. I've never seen anyone play this card. I don't think I've ever seen any of these decks, is what I'm trying to say there. Alright, let's play one more game. I'm excited to lose my top 500 position. I'm gonna play it right now. Calm down. Don't kill me. We're gonna play one more. Just because I would really like to end at 30 and 11. All we have to do is high roll, right? That's all we have to do. Forehead. It's not that hard. Right? Right? See, I didn't want to hit this high rank if I'm being 100% honest. Because the amount of time it takes to find games when you're top 500 actually goes up, like, stupid high. I know it's also because I'm playing at a kind of fucked time, but of everything I've seen, when you're playing, especially, like, top 100, it takes forever to find a game. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, and I feel like it's not coming, and now I'm upset. So I have that weird, like, I need a sneeze feeling. It's not pleasant. Oh, I hate that. Oh my god. Okay. Of course it would be a Rasa Priest. Oh, Muck on curve? Muck on curve? Yeah, Muck on curve. Look, I just top deck Lightning Bloom, pull Yashiraj. Yashiraj pulls Colossus of the Moon, Priest concedes. They can't deal with the Colossus of the Moon before turn 6. With coin Psychic Scream. Feel like I called it. Now it's the Yash. Pulling Colossus of the Moon. It's easy. Or I just get a Colossus of the Moon. That is so much worse. Fuck me. The problem is that it's not a 10/10 Colossus of the Moon. Now I'm sad. It's not getting lucky if you call it. That's the big thing people have to remember. If you say you're going to do something and it happens, then that is 100% skill. You just talked it into existing. But when you say something else is going to happen, that's when it becomes luck. See, the thing that I hit the Colossus of the Moon, that was luck. Hitting that Lightning Bloom wasn't because I predicted it. It's all in the mental. That or I'm secretly just going insane. Devolve. Right? Just devolve off the top. That's all I want. It's not hard. Hit your own Vargoth. You. Devolve. I should have waited for that, but I should have also killed that, but you know me, living life on the edge. I'm gonna get cucked by I don't even know what. I'm gonna get cucked by a coin Shadow Essence. That's what's gonna cuck me. In what world do you kill that? He's 1 damage away from lethal if he heals. He doesn't heal. He is theoretically. Oh no, he heals 3 more. Nope. That can hit. Hit your Vargoth 1 time. Do I just ignore it at this point? No. Unfortunate. Look, it happened once in my life, so it happens. Again, you have to talk these things into existence. That's just what you have to remember. We have a 10-1 here. Fortunate. Fortunate. I guess it's fairly good. I have the Walking Fountain next turn, which is also fairly good. You know, Big Priest versus Big Shaman. This man is actually playing Raider Healing Potion in his deck. It's not gonna suck. The thing is, you want to have Vargoths in there. The more Vargoths you have, the better your res pool is. The big thing is this devolve. If he hits like 4 Vargoths and I devolve, it's like actually ginormous. I hate it when he hits minions I actually have to deal with. Really, game? That's depressing. That's actually super fucking depressing. Oh. First, you have the second blood. And the second. This is what I mean. This is how I lose this game. This is basically here just to survive. He's most likely going to run this in here. Hope for this. It's going to be like hit, hope for the snipe. If he whiffs on the snipe, he whiffs on the snipe. Him whiffing on the snipe here is actually like super big for me. Yeah, the mini set is actually gonna be super lit. I need this to pull Yaj, pulling Colossus of the Moon to have a chance at this game. Pulling Yaj is not good. This is just gonna get screamed. I was about to say, how the fuck did he get back up to full health? And I remember that he's playing Greater Healing Potion in his list. The same deck that plays Vargoth. Let's not forget that. I have no idea what the mini set even is, if I'm being 100% honest. This is how I get griefed, I see. Go with this. Up here. Alright. Time to be depression. This either works out really fucking well, where his death rattle hits my O2, or I lose the game. I have a feeling it's gonna be probably like 20 bucks. So sad. So sad. I'm so fucking sad. Where this bullshit only happens to me. Fucking swear. Shut the fuck up. It's not the new year yet. I'm not to be mad at this cunt. For being a lucky cunt. Do we know when it's coming out yet? Probably sometime in... I genuinely think that card is trash, by the way. In the list. Battle of Yasharaj is not actually good. Oh, we're out of cards in our deck, basically. Interesting. There were two cards in my deck I couldn't burn, which was Ancestral Spirit and Sky Golem, or Scrapyard Colossus, and we hit it. Oh well. Okay. Feels bad, man. Oh well. Anyways, that's gonna have to be the end of the stream. We hit top 500. I know we're not ending at top 500, but we can pretend, right, boys? We'll just pretend. And yeah, we'll be back at this possibly tomorrow with another stream. I'm gonna try to stream again tomorrow. Yeah, I'll try to stream again tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to through like time constraints and whatnot. Having to prepare stuff for New Year's Eve. My family always does like a party thing. But whatever. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the stream, don't forget to leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel. We're getting really close to 300 subs, which is like mind fucking boggling. But heck. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next stream or in the next video or wherever the fuck it's gonna be. There'll be a video coming out in 3 hours. It's gonna be stream highlights. And yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys there. Alright? Peace, boys. Now I have to remember how to end this stream properly.